What evil new machinations does the Vampire Nations have planned for Logan and Krakoa? Well, let's hop into the pages of Wolverine issue number 11 and find out together, shall we? So then, as you may remember, one of the subplots in both this Wolverine book and in the X-Force book as well is that the vampires of the Vampire Nation took some of Wolverine's amazing healing blood so they could walk in the daylight. Naturally, this does not sit well with Logan, and as such, he has taken it upon himself to travel across America and slaughter vampire nests wherever they may be. And unfortunately, as it stands right now, vampirism is on the rise all across America, mostly in the decimated manufacturing sectors. Now, even though Wolverine is a more than capable one-man army and can very easily take out these vampires wherever they are, it's going to be a drop in the bucket if they can't deal with them at their source. Luckily, Krakoa and the X-Men have a trump card up their sleeve in the form of Omega Red. The former Russian supervillain had actually been working with the vampires undercover in Krakoa as a sleeper agent, but little did he know that the last time he died, Beast and X-Force decided to turn him into a double agent. And oh, this is the really wonderfully devious part. Omega Red doesn't even know that he's a double agent right now, or that Beast and the others have literally wired him for sound so they can listen in on his next meeting with Dracula. Omega Red thinks he's being so clever too, trying to cover his tracks after leaving the Krakoan gate by airdropping into vampire territory in Chernobyl, but no, the good guys got his number. Dracula says that the new Vampire Nation is growing by leaps and bounds every day, thanks in no small part to the extra edge that Wolverine's amazing blood had given them. Unfortunately, they're running short on supplies right now and are gonna need more. Drax suggests that Omega Red bury his old rivalries and manage to get closer to Wolverine. Sage, the big brain of X-Force, says that maybe they should try and do some sort of double cross on Dracula, make it look like the mutants of Krakoa are offering up Wolverine on a silver platter only to spring a trap. Maybe give the Vampire Nation tainted blood and see how it poisons them from the inside out. Wolverine isn't exactly on board with this idea, seeing as he has his own angle he wants to play out. You'll remember a couple arcs back, Wolverine had actually met a friendly female French vampire hunter of the Night Guard. Logan had tried to re-establish contact with this woman for a while, but she seemed to be ducking his calls, and not in the regular way women seem to duck his calls. As this lady ends up explaining, the Night Guard had actually been infiltrated by vampires at their most top level. She only barely managed to escape, but not without also getting bitten along the way. She's still very much dedicated to the cause of fighting Dracula and the Vampire Nation, but it's made very clear that she is also going to need some of Wolverine's blood if she's gonna make it. Now, speaking of Wolverine's amazing blood, we discover that Dracula actually has a group of human scientists trying to unlock the secrets of its curative abilities. Essentially, could they synthetically alter Wolverine's blood to make it not only so vampires could walk in the daylight, but that they could be free of the curse of crosses, garlic, and everything else? So far, their research hasn't really yielded many results. Dracula thinks this is because they're experimenting on the dregs of society, and that if the Vampire Nation ever wants to stand shoulder to shoulder with Krakoa, then they're going to have to get a lot more picky and choosy about who they end up actually giving the gift of unlife to, and it's on that note right there the comic comes to an end. So that was Wolverine issue number 11, everybody. And hey, if you want a story wherein Wolverine fights him some vampires, then you most certainly got that in this issue. Unfortunately, you don't have a hell of a lot else going on. I do like some of the seeds they have planted in this issue. They definitely draw some rather interesting parallels between Krakoa and the Vampire Nation as two world powers on the upswing and all the stuff they have to do to stay on top once they get there. Eaton and the art team have some fun with some creative images here. I'm sure the one that I loved is the one that you all love too, where Wolverine ends up crushing a mosquito that drank a little of its blood only for it to heal itself. Ultimately, I'd call this one a slow start, but you can't go too wrong on the matter of Wolverine versus vampires. I'd give this one a 7 out of 10, and I'll definitely be interested to see how the next issue improves. Hey there everyone, it's your old pal Cape Joel again, thanking you so much for watching to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, why not check out my Amazon link down in the description. Yes, that's right, the Cape Joel channel officially has its own Amazon storefront now. You can pick up a comic or anything else for that matter, and if you did, you'd really be helping me in the channel. So with that out of the way everyone, I will see you again next time. Bye-bye.